Hello students, welcome to this ninth session on prepositions, and today we are going to discuss different usage of the prepositions over, under and to. So let's begin with over. So over is used to denote position when something is not in contact with the surface. It is spread, it is over somebody or something. So the contact is lacking in this case. So let's take the first example. There was a lamp hanging over the table. So over the table, there was no contact between the lamp and the table. It was hanging above the table, over the table. So the appropriate preposition here is over. They held a large umbrella over her head. Again, umbrella is not touching her head. It is above her head, over her head. Next, over can be used to denote position when it is in contact with something or somebody, and it is covering fully or partially something or somebody. So he put a blanket over his sleeping son. So of course, if somebody spreads a blanket over somebody spreads a blanket over somebody's body, then this blanket will touch him. So over is rightly used here. She put her hand over her mouth. So when somebody puts hand over mouth, of course his or her hand touches the mouth. So she put her hand over her mouth to stop herself from screaming. So she is covering her mouth. That's why we have used over here. There is a carpet over the floor. So the carpet is spread on the floor. It is covering the floor. That's why over is used here. Then over can also be used to denote position when someone crosses something and he is on the other side. Crosses something and he is on the other side. So we have an example. You should go over the lawn and collect my belongings. So you should go over the lawn. You should cross the lawn, go to the other side and collect my belongings. The belongings which are lying there on the other side. She climbed over the wall. So she climbed over the wall. She went on the other side of the wall. She crossed the wall. Over can also be used when somebody, something goes from one side to the other side. It is used to provide the meaning of across, cross something. So there is long bridge over the river. There is long bridge over the river. So from one side to the other side. Ramu ran over the grass. So ran over the grass from the one side of the grass to the other side of the grass. So running over from one side to the other. Then over can also be used to denote cause. The brothers had an argument over their ancestral property. So what was the reason? What was the cause of uh, an argument? The argument, their ancestral property. So over is used here. Again, there was disagreement among the employees over the best way to increase the supply. So what was the cause of this disagreement? Why did this disagreement take place? because because of because of the reason that there was disagreement over the best way to increase the supply. There was lack of consensus over the best way to increase the supply. There were different opinions regarding the best way to increase the supply. That's why there was this disagreement. So the reason, the cause. Then over is of course used to give the sense of more than. So this road is over 200 kilometers long. So more than 200 kilometers long. She has stayed over 3 months in Gorakhpur. So she has stayed more than. Here the sense of over is more than. She has stayed more than 3 months in Gorakhpur. Then over also denotes period of time during. So we shall discuss this matter over lunch. So it doesn't mean that lunch is there and uh, it will be discussed while sitting over the lunch. No, it means during the lunch. When they will have lunch, they will also discuss this matter. She has not changed much over the last 10 years. So during the last 10 years, she has not changed much during the last 10 years. Over gives the sense of during, period of time. Over also gives the sense of in or on all or most part of something. So here the structure is often all over plus noun. So there was milk all over the floor. So milk was covering in the entire floor. So all over the floor. The police conducted a search all over the premises. So all over plus noun, all over the premises, all over the floor, all over plus noun. So the police conducted a search all over the premises. So all of the premises, all the nooks and corners, every part of the premises was searched. Let's move to the next preposition, that is under. Under is used in the sense of below, below something. It gives the sense of below something. And here it indicates place or position that is below something. So Raman placed the ladder under the window. So below the window. It shows the position of the ladder that is below the window. The relatives are sitting under the tree. So what is the position? The place, it is under a tree, below a tree. So under is the appropriate preposition here. Under is also used to say who or what controls, governs, or manages somebody or something. So it tells us about the governing person, body. The teachers have to work under the principal. So who is the governing body? Who is the controlling authority? The principal. So principal is preceded by under. Under the principal. He has a staff of 15 working under him. So who is the manager? Who is the controller? The one who governs, controls, manages? Him. So under him. Him is preceded by under. Him has the, he has the, him has the authority. Then under also tells us about the state of someone or something. So the road is under construction. What is the state of the road? The road is under construction. It tells us about the present state of the road. The matter is under investigation. So, what is the state of the matter? What is the condition of it? It is under investigation. So, the second sentence also tells us about the state of the matter, the condition of the matter. So, we have used under before investigation. Under is also used when something is done according to an agreement or law or a system. So, under the rules, you can't get any concession. So, as per the rules, according to the rules, you can't get any permission. So, under means according to the rules. He was arrested under the Immigration Act. So, according to the Immigration Act, as per the law of the law, that is the immigration, he was arrested. Under is also used when something is affected by some other thing. So the wall collapsed under the strain. So the wall is affected by the strain. So under the strain, collapsed by because of the effect of the strain. So the strain is preceded by under. I have been under stress lately. So I have been affected by stress. So under stress lately, recently. This preposition can also be used to give sense of less than or younger than. So nobody under 18 is allowed to take alcohol. So nobody under 18. So less than 18, younger than 18 is allowed to take alcohol. Her annual income is under rupee 1 lakh. Rupee 1 lakh. So less than. It means under here means less than. So her annual income is less than 1 lakh rupees. The next preposition is to. To, of course, denotes destination. It gives the sense of towards. So they are going to school, towards the school. It fell to the ground, towards the ground. Then it shows direction. There is a river to the north of this town. So there is this river to the north of this town. So it tells us about the direction. Place the cursor to the left of the last word. So what is the direction? To the left of the last word. The cursor is to be placed to the left of the last word. That's why to is used before the left of the last word. That provides direction. Person or thing that receives something is also shown with the help of to. So he gave it to his sister. So he gave it to whom? To his sister. So who is the receiver? His sister. That's why his sister is preceded by to. They offered a job to Rohan. Who is the receiver? Rohan. So Rohan is preceded by to. Something is being given to somebody and he receives it. So, or at least it is being given. So, to is the appropriate preposition. Then, to is also used to show the end of a range or a period of time. This we have discussed earlier also. He only works from Monday to Saturday. So, beginning of the range is denoted by with the help of from, and the end of a range is denoted with the help of to, from Monday to Saturday. I watched the program from the beginning to the end. So the end of the range to the is denoted by with the help of to, is written with the help of to the end. Then change of state or condition can also be shown with the help of to. So how? Let's take the examples. They were moved to tears by her story. They were moved to tears by her story. So there is change of state. They have moved to tears. Change of state. Sita's expressions changed from amazement to joy. Here it is more clearer. Sorry. So Sita's expressions changed from amazement to joy. Amazement to joy. So there is change of state, change of condition. First, it was an amazement, then it changed into joy. So from amazement to joy. This shows the change. We had a classic case of rags to riches. So rags to riches, the change is there. It is changing from rags to somebody change from rags to riches. So to denote this change, to show this change, to is used here. Then to is also used to show comparison. He prefers cricket to football. She is senior to me, junior to me. Our team won the match by 3 goals to 2. So in all such of these cases, 2 is used to show comparison. 3 goals to 2. The other team scored 2, we scored 3. So 3 goals to 2. Then 2 is also used to show time, and it gives the sense of before. So it is a quarter to 9. It is 15 minutes to 9. So there are 15 minutes remaining. After 15 minutes, it will be 9. So quarter to 9, 15 minutes to 9, expressions like this. Then 2 is also used to show time. And here it is inclusive of the time which is mentioned. So the market is open from Monday to Saturday. It means Monday and Saturday are also included. So the market will open on Monday and Saturday also. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. They are working from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So the time of 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. is also included here. So time is also denoted with the help of to and in the sense of inclusion. To show that two things are attached, we use to as a preposition. So attach this rope to the front of the car. So we are talking about attaching the rope to the front of the car, and that is done with the help of the preposition to. Then connect the printer to the computer. We are talking about a connection between the computer and the printer, between the rope and the car, and that connection is uh, shown with the help of the use of preposition to. To is also used to show a relationship between one person or thing and another. So she is married to a Chinese. So here to is used to show relation between a Chinese and she. This is the key to the door. Key to the door. So the relation between the door and the key is denoted with the help of two. Key to the door. This is the solution to the problem. Again, the relation of the problem and the solution is shown with the help of two. So two can also be used to show relationship between one person or thing and another. As we have seen, the key and the door, the relationship, as in this case, the relationship has been shown with the help of two. Again, this is the solution to the problem. The problem and the solution are related, and the relation is shown with the help of two. So thank you. I think there are there is perhaps one more lecture in prepositions, and after that I will provide you some material on fixed prepositions and appropriate prepositions. But remember, prepositions can be learned only through practice. Use prepositions. Try to solve the worksheets which are available in your um, books. There are many worksheets available on internet also. You can access them free of cost and solve them and make your English better. So thank you again. We will meet in the next lecture.